Hey, what's up, Tuna? What's up, Wyatt? Oh, where's my tent? Thanks. Thanks, Wyatt. Why is my tent messed up? I don't know, Wyatt. I don't know, bud. Why, what's up with it? Oh, you bought a hat from there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, Troy? Why did I start a stream at 10? I didn't realize it was 10. I thought it was 9 o'clock. I was talking with my wife. What's up, Cypher? Yep, blackberry with feeders. Blackberry with feeders. I set this up today. Oh, it's 9:05 for you, Jen. Yeah, I seated it's 10 o'clock now. I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock. Troy, what you up to, bro? You doing good, man? What's up, Ashfall? Oh, your crush didn't come yesterday or today? Hopefully. Okay. Well, just be tactful in how you ask and be understanding and don't be angry if she says no to start with. It's going good, Cypher. Going good. I made one rotation today after I set this up, and I pulled 12 bears off of the 12 bears off of one rotation. So I think I might have a good setup here. Oh, okay, Wyatt. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't realize it was so late. If I'd have realized it was 10 o'clock, I wouldn't have went live. I would have just waited till tomorrow. Who put it out? Jen? I don't think Squid cheats, but I mean, who knows? Biffin? Can you can you send it to me in Discord? I'd like to check it out. See if there's any truth to it. Good Lord, look at all the freaking cats. What the heck? That's a huge zone for mountain lions. So that's probably why I don't have bears here, because I have so many mountain lions. So I'll probably end up moving that setup, because it's not going to do me any good with all those mountain lions there. The bears won't come in with all those mountain lions. Really? I'll see if I can't look that up. You said Biffin was who put it out? Yeah, I've never heard of this Biffin character, but okay. I mean, I've watched Squidster stuff before. And I mean, he is extremely lucky with his spawns and stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say he's a cheater. But you never can tell. You never know. Maybe it's just clickbait. Oh, I hope it's just clickbait because I think Squidster was probably on a fast track to becoming an EW partner creator. possibly. So maybe it's just clickbait. Because there's others that have been accused of it before, but it didn't hold any weight. But who knows? Yep, I missed. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? I don't know. That's what we were just talking about, Brandon. That was the first I had heard of it, and I don't know. An accusation like that could be a channel killer. It could be a channel killer. I don't know. I prefer not to comment it on it. Um, I prefer not to comment on that because I don't have any proof or nothing like that. I'm good, Tuna. I'm good, man. But oh, I think you're talking to Brandon. But yeah, I prefer not to comment on that because I don't know. And like I said a few minutes ago, accusations like that can be a channel killer, and Squister's got a big following for something like that to could really affect his channel drastically. Yeah, it could ruin a channel. So unless there's concrete evidence, I'd prefer not to. Seen Kendall Gray stopped making vids with him probably because he didn't want to get involved. Yeah, Kendall does a good job of keeping his nose clean, um, for the most part. Well, pretty much all the time. Kendall usually keeps his nose pretty clean. Well, I mean, I'm not a vicious person either, so I wouldn't go after somebody like that anyway. I mean, EW has went on record stating that once you purchase the game, you play it how you want to play it. If you want to use cheats, by all means use cheats. It's up to you. Just don't put it out there for in the public for everybody to partake in cheating, because that's not the way the game was intended to be playing. But they're not going to tell you you can't like use like spawn software to spawn in animals and all that stuff. Yeah, I love Kendall Gray's channel. Kendall's an all right guy. See, there's a fine line there. I don't know because a lot of creators, I haven't, but a lot of creators these days are going out and trying to find these modded servers, and they're like making content on on like wrecking the modded servers and stuff. So I don't know. But the majority of them that are doing that, like Chopper and Lady and those guys, when they shoot the animals, they're shooting them with the wrong caliber weapons and destroying the harvest, destroying the trophy rating and stuff. And they're not claiming the animals. They may look at them in the harvest screen, but then they don't click harvest on them. They let them just lay there, I think. You've done videos on modded servers. That's one thing I like about PlayStation. You don't have that. Um, you don't have modded servers on PlayStation to be accused of modding. It's what you got. It's what you got. You know. Oh yeah, Autumn. I knew that it was you. I knew it was you. I remember when your name was Autumn before. But thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. That dude, a Dusky. He looks cool. I think it was this one that had all the mountain lions. All those mountain lions are going to be a problem. They're going to keep my bears from coming in over here. There was like 6 or 7 mountain lions here last time. Mountain lions are back. Yeah, those mountain lions are going to keep them from coming in. I missed, I think. Hmm. If I move, if I move from that spot because of the mountain lions, where do I want? Do I want to go here? I know I have bears here. I think I'll move down here because I know I have bears here. Let's go ahead and complete the rotation. I'll go ahead and complete this rotation and then I'll work on that. They added roe deer to one of the current maps. I did not catch that. I saw somebody posted something about a roe deer, but I didn't see that they backfilled an animal. Have they already done that, or they're going to do that on the next update? No, Brandon, I didn't hear that. They had 7 sightings since March. Man, that activity's hopping, man. That's cool, dude. I love Bigfoot. I love Bigfoot. Nothing here. What's up, Tiffany? And a dog chased it. Nice. Dog better be careful, a Bigfoot will eat it. Oh, I'll let her go. I got two of them. 2 out of 3 is not bad, considering I only thought there was one there. Iowa has had the most sightings out of any state, though, in recent times. Yeah, you know, I think I think Bigfoot may migrate from not only like state, I mean not only like county to county, but from state to state. I don't see why he wouldn't. I've often wondered that myself. I'm a big believer in Bigfoot. I believe he could be there. Where's my, where's, that's trees. Here we go. Yo, what's up, Jaden? Yeah, I know. I love mountain monsters. I got some deer at my feeders. Got some bears at my feeder. What's up, Samuel? That's cool, Brandon. I'd love to have an interaction with Bigfoot. I've spent a lot of time in the woods as a youngster, as growing up and as an adult and stuff. I've spent a lot of time in the woods during the daytime, during the nighttime, during the early morning, and late at night, and all times of the night. And I can honestly say I've never had an encounter with Bigfoot or Sasquatch or anything like that, but as I live and breathe, I could tell you that I would love to have a Bigfoot encounter of a friendly kind, not of a like a dangerous kind or anything. Got a flipping piebald cinnamon teal without trying. I just used the Anderson 22. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Alright, so I am going to move this spot. I've got two spots that are not doing me any good, and this is one of them. I'm just going to move it to a separate location. Oh wow, you didn't even aim, you just pointed at the location? That's sick. I'm going to come this way some. $163 yards with the 22 pistol. Nice. You know, there could be something out there, man. There could be, very well could be, dude. That was a pretty lucky shot, man. 163 yards with a 22 pistol. My St. Patrick's Day was okay. It's kind of long. It was kind of long, I have to say. I released a St. Patrick's Day special today, hunting wild boar on Tier Machine. I recorded it last night after the stream and released it this morning. And I have to say, it really didn't get the traffic that I had hoped for. I think it might have got 10 or 15 views on it. So this was where all those, no, this is where all those mountain lions were. .344 on a running mule deer. Nice. Yeah, Brandon. It was a short video. It was like 30 some minutes long, but I had a pretty good time making it. I hadn't been on Tier Machine doing wild boar since I got my great one, but it was pretty good. My grind was still running pretty good. See, I hate to move this spot because I've got black bear here now. I was fixing to move this spot, but I don't think so because I had 3 bears coming in now. Um, the vital organs don't really count on a duck. Just if you hit the duck anywhere, pretty much it's gonna die. Pretty much for all bird species, if you hit them, they're pretty much gonna die. Like ducks, turkeys, geese, um, any kind of waterfowl or bird. Brandon, to tell you the truth, I believe that there is a possibility that there are extraterrestrials out there. I don't know if I wouldn't go so far as to say that there are aliens on Earth, but I would go so far to say as there are trillions of stars in the galaxy. You have all those planets out there. You have multiple galaxies out there that we could travel for the rest of our lives in space and never reach the other side of space, the other side of this galaxy, let alone the other side of space. There's no way that I can see that we are the only beings. There's a cinnamon. There's no way that we can be the only living beings out there. I just don't believe that we are the only living beings out there. Are there individuals with our level of intelligence out there? That I don't know. But there could be like creatures out there, like animals, or beings of some sort. But I don't know if they have, I don't know if they would have communications skills or technologies like humans do. I don't know. I mean, if you really think about it, God went so far as to create us, and He created us in His own image. But who's to say that He created other beings out there and He wasn't pleased with them, so He created us and made us in His image. So that's why human is the perfect image. I don't know. I don't know. But God created us as intelligent beings. So who's to say He didn't create other intelligent beings? I think I'm tracking a mountain lion too. Yeah, I'm tracking a mountain lion. So I'll leave that zone alone. I'll come and I'll just jump back on and run here. Well, I mean that's why there's Area 51. There's Area 51 because there's stuff hidden on Area 51. They have aliens and UFOs and all that stuff in Area 51. I think that's in like Arizona or Utah or something like that. I forget where Area 51's at. Oop, I lost my breath. Lost my breath. And he's not gonna cooperate. I got bullets in two of them though. Got him. Have you been editing a new video for this weekend? Nice, Tuna. What what you been what did you go after on the video? Or is it what you sent me the thumbnail for today? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that should be fun. Were you doing the old school stuff or were you doing feeder stuff? I forget what you told me. I forget if you said, I know I asked you, but I can't remember if you said you were doing old school or if you were doing feeder. Old school. You know, Tina, that map you were talking about, I really think that you could do well, or I could do well on that map using feeders in those big cornfields, the big laid out cornfields. Man, I bet you could slay them, dude. Yes, yes. It's like put a feeder right out in the middle of it. Whoa, 5 medium muley. He's down over the hill there. I got a 5 medium muley over here. But yeah, just put it out in the middle of the cornfield and let them come to you. Um, Google it, Samuel. Area 51 is a government facility where they hide all the secrets that they don't want you to know about. Like they hide UFOs and all, and alien beings and all that good stuff. Just Google Area 51. I don't quite know who Bobby is, but okay. So, Samuel, have you ever watched the movie Men in Black? Area 51 is like the Men in like where Men in Black. It's like a Men in Black warehouse. It's a warehouse for the Men in Black. Top secret military base guarded by the military and all that good stuff. The third one, is that the one where um the guy escapes from like the prison type deal or whatever, and they have to bring Kane back, or is that the one where it has the girl agent? I get them mixed up. The one where they bring Kane back might be the second one. I can't remember. I don't remember which one Kane retired at or was in retirement on. They all blend together on me. The alien escaped from the moon prison. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Which dog do I even have? Goober. Yeah. Yeah, I named him that just being funny. I don't know if anything's at this one yet, but we'll find out in just a second. Nope, not yet. Yeah, tuna. I'm hunting black bear for a little while. I'm probably gonna go over to my Mississippi range, Mississippi acres in a few minutes and hunt for a little while. But I wanted to see if my setup on black bear was going to be a good setup or not, and I'm kind of pleased with it for as little time as it took me to set it up. Yo, what's up, Logan? How's it going, man? So, I mean, whenever you messaged me today, Tuna, I had just literally started setting it up, and I just threw it together, man. It took me literally took me 30 minutes to get everything set up. For the most part, Tuna, they've been coming in for the most part. Every now and then I'll run into a zone that I might have to backtrack to because they hadn't made it there yet, but for the most part, they're coming in. If I don't have mountain lions kind of in the vicinity, they're not coming in when I have mountain lions around. Yeah, I've seen people get out there on that island. You have to get a running start and with a four wheeler and kind of make your way across out there. Oh, I did not see those two behind that one. they're going to get away because I didn't see them. Yeah, I never tried to get out there on that island, but I've seen it done before. I can't remember who I saw do it, but I've seen someone do it before. Bears can climb trees. You know, that would be ultra realistic, and that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think they should make it where the raccoons can climb trees too. I think they should make it where raccoons can climb trees, and your hound dog can actually can tree the coons or tree the pumas or mountain lions. That would be sick. And give us a beagle and let the beagle run the rabbits and stuff. That would be cool. Dude died on the barrel. This might be a busted spot. This one might be a busted spot. Yeah, Samuel, you could probably expect a knock at your door in the next little bit if you Googled Area 51 and tried to ask too many questions. You're probably going to have a knock at your door. So there's a male bear right here somewhere. A pint of Guinness. Yeah, I don't drink though. So there's that female. I wish we had better optics to use. Better optics. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Um, Logan, I've sort of been doing that anyway, as far as the higher weight, taking the higher weight animals out of my herds. That's sort of what I've been doing the whole time anyway. Whether they were level 1 or level 2 or level 3, I was just been taking the higher level animals out. Lord, I hope they don't come knocking at my door just for him talking about it in my stream. And then the men in black guys come in here with the nebulizer or whatever it's called and zap us, make us the memory zapper. I forget what it was called. Oh yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Go ahead and lay down right there. Yeah, I know, right? I am the Squatch. They may come and get me because they think I'm Sasquatch, but I'm not Sasquatch. I'm just DADSQUATCH. I wish we had better night vision optics. At least better night vision binoculars or something. And a higher powered zoom scope would be good. Stay calm. They're gonna poke me with all kind of stuff because they think I'm Sasquatch. I'm sorry. Chopper texted me. I had Chopper text you. You answer. What's up, Raven? How's it going, man? He gonna get you too, Tuna? We might all be up the creek without a paddle. Not only are you a talking tuna, but you're a cussing tuna. It takes real skill to cuss and swim at the same time. Good, good, good. Glad to hear that, bud. Oh, here he is. I walked right by him. Hey guys, make sure you smash that like button for me. Get the likes up on the stream just in case we do get raided by um Area 51 employees, soldiers. Came across a J that made absolute sense. That it came from a Bigfoot. It was rolled with maple leaves. Huh. And he reported the location. Nice. Nation! I'm doing good, Nation. How are you, bud? Hmm. That's kind of cool, Brandon. What's up, Axe? Kill your first diamond today? Nice, dude. Congratulations on that. Deer Slayer. Get wrecked, bro. You careful what you wish for. You know, I don't know if there's ever been a reported sighting anywhere near where I live. Um, Brandon, I don't know of any reported sightings or mishaps or anything. I mean, I'd be all in for something like that, Brandon, but like I said, I don't know if there's ever been any reported sightings. South Carolina. Well, I'm pretty sure there have been sightings in South Carolina, but I don't think that I've never heard of anybody having an encounter like in in my circle, you know what I mean? Well, Samuel, that's an opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Um, because opinions are like tail holes. Everybody's got one. Not being mean or anything, but I mean, I'm uh, I'm able to have my opinion, and everybody else is able to have theirs too. And whether they're right or wrong, they're still our opinions. Because at the end of the day, nobody really knows, man. It could be or it could not be. It don't matter, but it's fun to think, you know. It's fun to speculate what if. Braven, I've grinded wolves on Yukon with the feeders. I've got a pretty decent setup. I haven't really jumped into it hot and heavy yet, but it's really not bad. It's not bad to set it up, and it's like every other map and every other species with the feeders. It's trial and error. You place a setup down. If it works, good. If it doesn't, pick it up and move it. You know what I mean? That's how it is with when you come with the setups. You win some, you lose some. But it's really not that bad. And I'll tell you what I did. So I went to Google. I pulled up a gray wolf, Yukon gray wolf hotspot map, and those hotspot maps are going to show you mainly they're going to show drink zones. Okay, so what you do with that information is you look at your most concentrated areas that are going to have the most drink zones, and then you're going to place a feeder down kind of close to the vicinity of where those drink zones are, and that's going to and the way the lakes are situated on Yukon, where your wolves are going to be roaming at, you can pull from several different uh, lakes at one time with one feeder. You can attract wolves from several of those lakes and multiple drink zones. You can attract wolves from. I've got I've got a couple of my feeders that I wouldn't be scared to say I'll have 25 or 30 wolves on at one time. So it's all strategy at how you set your feeder up. You're going to want to have it kind of close to those high concentrated areas of drink zones, so you give you the best chance of pulling from a drink zone. And like the pre-built stands that are on the map, those are kind of like cheat codes that Expansive Worlds has added into the game to help hunters come in contact with animals. They're placed there for high traffic areas to make those areas high traffic areas. If you look, 9 times out of 10, where you have a pre-built stand at, you're going to have all kinds of animal activity, whether it be rest zones or feed zones or whatnot. Even drink zones are going to be in those areas too, because sometimes those pre-built stands will be on lakes. So you'll have high traffic areas there. You just place your feeder like 200 yards away from those pre-built stands, and you stand a very good chance of having animals come to your feeders. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. It ain't costing you nothing but time. Yeah, dear Slayer, you told me the other day in chat, like you might have told me Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. Well, yesterday was Monday, so I think you told me Sunday that you got another great one. I think you said it was a cluster rack, maybe? What you going after now, dear Slayer? What's my favorite grind? Hmm, a favorite grind. I had a lot of fun doing the wild boar grind. Um, it was pretty fun. I think I had more fun doing it because it was simple and it was the first grind I had ever done where I wasn't like dead set on herd management. I just shot everything, male, female, one through 5. Like didn't do any sort of herd management at all. So it wasn't it wasn't stressful, and it was the shortest grind I'd ever had at 322 kills. So that made it a lot more enjoyable too. Oh wow, Brandon, you actually go on active Bigfoot expeditions, I guess you would call them. That's pretty cool, man. That bear wasn't here whenever I fast traveled, but when I fast traveled to the spot, he was here. Get wrecked, girl. Oh, nice, Brandon. That's cool, man. Ooh, man. And you talk about a butthole pucker. Jeez Louise. Hmm. Well, it's said that Sasquatch has like a cloaking mechanism they can activate. Is what some people believe, that they can cloak to make themselves disappear. And that makes sense. That if they could cloak, have a cloaking mechanism. Yeah, I believe that would have took me a little while to build the nerve up to go back out there. All right, I'm going to move over to Mississippi, and we're going to shoot some whitetail. But that black bear hunt, that was very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that black bear hunt. A musky scent. Hmm. So when you say a musky scent, are you meaning like kind of close to like a wet dog smell, or worse than a wet dog smell? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely that crew would have got to the bottom of what was going on. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Samuel. There's a level 3 right off the rip. Diamond. I'm telling you, you put in 70 hours of Bigfoot hunting and you'll definitely have some sort of encounter. Nice. Now that you're talking about that, my granddaddy used to talk about like something used to come out of like the swamps and stuff when he was a boy and steal the hogs at the hog parlor. I bet that was a Bigfoot. Whoa. What's up, Mellotron? Oh, Mellotron. Pow. Yeah, Tiffany, he's still there. He doesn't show up all the time though. He's still in that same zone with the melanistic. Here's the melanistic there. I don't know where he's at most of the time, but he shows up every now and then, but not as often as the melanistic does. The melanistic's there pretty much about every time. Oh yeah, yeah. I wish he were bigger. He'd have made us awesome, super rare, but he's not quite big enough. I don't know. Brandon, do you guys do like a gifting rock or anything like that for Bigfoot or a gifting tree? Do you guys like leave apples or like gifts and stuff for Bigfoot, try to get interactions. Samuel, I don't recognize that name. All right, Logan, thanks for stopping in, bud. I appreciate you. Come back and see me sometime, man. Been a pleasure having you in the chat. Tuner, did you see we got a freeze warning tonight? I got a little three-piece snack. A little snacky snack. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a barbecue joint from the name of it, Samuel. Oh, that was a diamond. I didn't even pay any attention that he was a level 3, so that's 2 diamonds. Glad I didn't goof the shot up. Ruth. I'm great, Ruth. How are you, hon? Oh, Samuel, why are you moving for? You gonna move to Nashville and start a country music career? That would be sick. That'd be awesome. Robert, what's up, buddy? Howdy, 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 howdy. Ruth, I have no clue. When I started the grind, I forgot to start counting. So I have no clue how many kills I am. I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 1,500 kills. Somewhere in that neighborhood, probably. Okay, Samuel. Cool. Yeah, no problem, Troy. No problem at all, my brother. We'll see you next time, bud. You have a good night. I'm right behind you, my buddy. I'm gonna finish this rotation and I'm gonna go to bed. Got work in the morning. I don't know where the deer go to when they don't come here. I don't know what they're doing because my piebald's not here now. I don't know where my piebald's at. He was dead man walking, didn't even know he was dead. Alright guys, as we walk to our last stand here, I want to tell you good night, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out on this stream. We've had a good time tonight. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. I look forward to hanging out with you guys every day. It's the highlight of my day. But I want to tell you guys, God bless you, and that remember that Jesus loves you, and DADSQUATCH loves you too. And y'all come back now you're here. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Y'all have a blessed night, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Later.